things I love about when I get to work every morning is being able to greet people. I think one of the things we have going really well in our organization is it feels like people really like working here. And to go around and talk to our team members throughout our organizations, it's fun to hear their stories and understand what makes them tick, because those are the things that make doing this job worthwhile.
Maya Angelou said that people will forget what you did and they'll forget what you said, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. And I feel like Jay really embodies that concept. He embodies it so much that it's built into our hospital mission statement. It is to provide compassionate care, and how people feel when they arrive and when they leave our institution is a high priority in his framework for leadership in our community.
I know of no other chairman that has faced the unprecedented times that Jay Johnson has faced. Medicaid expansion, Medicaid managed care, all during a pandemic while hospitals were struggling to care for their communities.
I never stopped thinking about how brave those people were on our team that made those first steps. Whether it was our nurses, our respiratory therapists, our doctors that walked in those rooms, our environmental services people that cleaned the rooms. I had so much respect for the people that work here and work in all of our hospitals, and their willingness to sacrifice themselves.
It has been so nice to have Jay as our leader, who has been calm in the face of significant challenges. And he comes into a room and he brings his sense of humor, which is always appreciated. And it's a great way to start out a meeting with Jay and his smile and his sense of camaraderie.
He had an all-in approach, and that meant whether or not he needed to drop everything at the hospital and show up for a press conference or to meet with legislators or the governor, Jay was always on the ready, and he always had the right words to say.
The thing that all of us value about OHA are the relationships, and especially now the other CEOs and our ability to talk through topics of the day and the issues and the camaraderie that we have and the trust that's there to, even though many of us are competitors, we seem to always be able to come together for the better of the state and for the people that we serve in our regions.
The one thing that I probably most admire about Jay is that he is the preeminent voice in rural healthcare in Oklahoma. If somebody has a question at the Capitol or whatever about rural healthcare, I send them to Jay, because Jay has thought about it backwards and forwards, and he generally has an idea or some strategy to fix or correct a problem.
He's a healthcare enthusiast, period. He's always constantly seeking new spots in Southwest Oklahoma and maybe a little bit outside of Southwest Oklahoma to advance healthcare and the quality and the availability of healthcare to all of these small towns. And he makes everyone around him that's involved with those projects and working with him feel like that they're a big part of the efforts and also a part of the success when it happens.
It's not about what is it for Jay or my hospital. It's, does this improve the healthcare of Oklahomans? And I always appreciate that is Jay's North Star. What are we doing for healthcare in Oklahomans?
I've even heard him say, if we can take care of these people before they get to my hospital, we've done the right thing, even though that cuts the bottom line of the hospital. But that's the type of aspirational leader he is.
And if there's difficult financial times and certain things have to be cut here and there, he's always raising his hand to be first on the list, cut mine. And that's just his mental attitude. He's just a true leader. He's just a true leader. He certainly is.
So thankful for my wife, Sarah. I couldn't have asked for a better partner in life. She is taking care of all those things that I don't take care of because I've been at work. And she's been my rock and been my supporter. In addition to our two boys, Ben and Nick, just couldn't be more fortunate to call them my sons, and they've been outstanding through our lives together as well. As I've led through the years, my favorite thing to do is to work with people. And I learned a long time ago, I usually don't have the answers, but the people I'm around do. So I think that getting people talking and engaging in conversation and seeing what is on other people's minds, we usually can always come to a consensus on things. And I think that's probably the cornerstone of how I like to lead, is it's never about me. It's always about us, and we always come to better decisions together than we do independently.